started, get the energy cleared, we can begin. So welcome. Welcome to Thursday Night Lives. Gonna have a fun little Valentine's Day theme tonight because we tapping in for singles, situationships, and solid bonds to see what the Valentine's Day forecast is. It's seconds till I thought, my goodness. All right, let's go. Some folks to come in. What's up, Brianna? Yo, you are like on it. You got your notifications on? They working? Are you my proof that notifications are? Oh, okay. Fire didn't want to go out at first. What's up, Felicity? Welcome. Here's take some of that, y'all. We definitely need some of that. Whew, I love that smell. Anytime I breathe it in, it's like sinus issues. What sinus issues? Aw, thank you. So that means you guys, some kind of alarm says something. Like either that or your internal clock is like on point. Either way, I love it. Thank you. All right. So we're definitely getting into some, love messages for tonight because, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. People of all sorts are in, these streets dating or in a situationship, single, mingling, in a relationship. It doesn't matter. Whatever your love message is, we are going to tap in. So, this is going to be probably one of my main decks for tonight. Let's get some shuffling going. Let's get some shuffling. How's everybody feeling? It's like it's very calm tonight, actually. It feels like it's generally very calm. There's like a very almost kind of just like chill and poetic energy in the earth. That makes sense. Like I'm getting poetic justice. Who's a Kendrick Lamar fan? I love it. Like it's a lot of well, I feel like a lot of my collective is just not, the love is in the air, but I'm feeling the self-love vibes are increasing. Where are all my self-lovers at? Where are they at? Put your thumbs up in there. Put a hand up in the air. In the comments. Throw a thumbs up in the comments. Oh, better yet, press the like button. Let me see those likes go up. All right, and yeah, especially Logan like said, if you are choosing aligned love only aligned love, okay? What's the message for the collective? What's going on with love? Ooh, why we gotta start out with this energy? Bluff, really? Pretending, mask, exaggeration. Who is in some bluff energy? But at least we have one day. All right, so hopefully this is someone who is preferring to drop the mask because you don't need to be pretending in these streets. Like, come on, who are you pretending for? There is nobody out there pretending for. I promise you that. Genuine, authentic vibes only. Please and thank you. Got vision showing up here. This kind of like the full moon energy. And then number 8, I've been seeing a lot of 8s. If you've been seeing 888, throw some 8s up in the comments because that number has been coming up a lot lately. All right, so this is feeling more so to the collective that may have had this is the past, whatever this energy is coming from this past of, feeling like you have to pretend or encouraging or enabling energies that were pretending or had a mask on or that were inauthentic. No, 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 no. We are not doing bluffs. We are not doing love bombers or, anyone that wants to come in with some manipulative energy. This is for the collective that is, patient, willing to take time, willing to, feel it out. One day, someday, somewhere, another time. All right, because that vision is strong. Like what you want is out there for you. Best believe if you can see it clearly in your mind's eye, it's real. Okay? It is real somewhere because the mind's eye is strong. This is the energy in the air for this V-Day for the collector. What's up? What's up? Ooh, who's this warrior energy? Got a number 2 shine. That's some like piercing eyes. Like, you see that look? It's very smoldering. It's very like trying to draw you in. That's that. I just heard snake charmer. That's the one. That's the one that could suck you out your clothes, okay? Success on the bottom. We got beauty showing up here. Somebody's getting their flowers this weekend. Somebody's getting some roses. Somebody's getting the treatment. I wanted to say star treatment, but I paused. But all right, somebody's getting that too. Someone's getting just made to feel like they're beautiful. You may get that, beautiful. Hey, beautiful text. How you doing? I'll be there to pick you up. I appreciate that, Brianna. Thank you. PTSD said 8. How many 8s is that? Is that 7 8? So what happened to the 8th 8? What's good, Devon? Welcome. Hey, Starry Night. Welcome. This is y'all don't be reading the title of the video. I should be logged in from my other account to post in what the theme is. I still need to play around with some stuff on lives. I've yet to utilize all of the features. How's the audio and the video? I switched devices that I'm using for the live, so hopefully it's a little better. I didn't like my audio on the last one. So tonight's theme, we're tapping in for single situationships and solid bonds. What's the Valentine's Day forecast? Oh, I love it. I love it. Lots of love, lots of hearts. All right, there's a lot of hearts. That's a number 10. So a lot of hearts. That's a very, very what's the word? Like the symbology behind the heart is deep. So a lot of love in the air. I Hope that self-love is just as strong for my peeps. Absolutely. Brianna, yes. We have, I believe it's three now. So Brianna, Starry Night, and I'm sorry, Brianna, Devon, and then Starry Night. That is the list. But yeah, love is in the air. Like just for my singles, keep yourselves open. Keep your vision, what you want as far as what you want to bring in. Keep that vision strong. All right. Because one day, one day, I'm back over here. All right, so we're tapping in for Brianna. Oh, Felicity, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you weren't here too. So actually, then the order would be Brianna, Felicity, Devon, and then Steiner. Oh, and hi, Andrea, if you're still present. Let me just mark my little list. All right, let's go. We're tapping in for Brianna, please, and thank you. What's the energy coming up for the day? What's the V-Day energy? Mm. Start off with the moon. That's the last card in the deck. Let's see. It's complicated though. Okay, there might be some hidden aspects here, or you might be receiving some clarity. If it's been complicated, you may be receiving some clarity with full moon energy. Because the thing is, with the full moon, it usually does bode towards clarity, but it can also mean a myth with a mystery effect. You know, it's like it's weird, but conclusion showing up here. Chapter one, then the end. What is this? All right, you got vision showing up here too. So more than likely that collective read had you in mind with the high priestess of fire. So it's like really, really knowing what you want and going after it. Okay. Or at least, fighting for what you want. Take out rises. Let's see. What's the Valentine's Day vibe for Brianna coming up this weekend? What's happening? We got 11-12 here. Forgot to mention that. Synchronicity there. 11-12. So if you've been seeing a 1-1-1 or 11s or 12s, definitely. Mm. Girl, make some good decision this weekend because Cloudy Judgment is coming into play here. It says illusions and balance distorted, but we also have intimacy and loyalty. All right, so intimacy says bonding, casual, confiding. Loyalty says trusting, reliability, believing. All right, divine feminine energy. Like that, but I don't like this card of judgment. I'm gonna get some clarification on this. All right, the family card showed up on the bottom here as well, which says fertility, parenthood, pregnancy, and then also clinging, which is holding on, obsessing. Well, I feel more so holding on. I don't really so much of the obsession vibes. What is this cloudy judgment? This is for Brianna. Judgment falling on top of vision. So it's like deciding what you want. If you're in anything that's currently complicated or you're not sure where it's going, if because we're coming into eclipse season. So if there's anything that is unsure right now, if there's anything that's hanging in the balance, eclipse season is going to come in and pretty much wipe shit out anyway. All right, so if it's complicated, it's about to get very uncomplicated. You're going to get some clarity around either something that is concluding or possible refresh. All right, because with intimacy, loyalty, and divine feminine here, it's like either you're feeling like refreshed in your divine femininity and you're rededicating yourself to yourself, or you're going to be stepping into an energy of like really like feeling an intimate connection with someone. I want to see if it's a they or a you. Is this a self-love or is this right, Six of Cups showing up here? Who this? New boo? No. Who old boo? Who that? Who's the Six of Cups in your energy right now? A Knight of Wands character. It may be a younger, well, not necessarily younger, but I'm getting younger vibe. A Knight of Wands is somebody that carries like a youthful but fiery energy that definitely matches with this High Priestess of Fire. And ooh, under that I see love. Okay. All right. So you may be getting clear on clear terms with a Knight of Wands. Ooh. Another High Priestess landed on top of High Priestess. You kidding me? This is like somebody you feel connected with, somebody you feel a bond with. It's like a unspoken kind of thing. Unspoken. Who do you have an unspoken bond with that you feel the intimacy with? But what's with this complicated? Give me a clarifier. Why is it complicated though? That's the family thing. Okay, maybe complicated because of family and distance with the world. If this is a long distance connection that maybe has some familial ties involved where, family gets a little too involved sometimes. All right, so we got from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. All right, so this is heating up. It feels like what feels like an ending is just like something beginning again. All right, because we have the Ace of Pentacles showing up here. Girl, you got some things heating up. You got heating up in your love sphere. Energy starting. I feel like it's already started, but you may be in a phase of being unsure as far as where you stand. But don't worry, you go find out, and it might surprise you. So have fun with that. This is 10, 11, 12. All right, so that was for Brianna. Next is Felicity. Brianna probably will watch this on the replay. I'm gonna start out with yeah, we'll start out with this deck. All right, Felicity. Let's tap in. Single, situationship, or solid bond. What's the dealio what's the Valentine's Day forecast, I should say, for Felicity? What is this V-Day's energy bringing in for Felicity? Oh, you said bump the love, focus. Or that, or somebody's focused on you. You may be focused on somebody. This may be Cupid's arrow. Focus. Like this is the imagery of like ready to go to war for somebody. Ooh. You're welcome, Brianna. Focus on that vision. Okay, yeah, you got your sight set on the choices around you. Like you have a couple of things going on right now. You could possibly have options with choices showing up here. High Priestess of Air. They're like, if you, it's like, if you could catch me kind of vibes. Catch me if you can. Okay, Felicity, I see you. This is giving heartbreaker energy. Catch me if you can. Mm, why is this deceit showing up though? Listen, don't be going out there really, really breaking hearts, okay? Because you don't want to create karma for yourself that you're not going to want to deal with later. All right, let's just say that. Let's see. What's up, Brian? We doing a Valentine's Day forecasting for single situationships, solid bonds, whatever have you. Right now we're tapping in for Felicity. What is this about? What's this deal with Catch Me If You Can? Ooh. Who's trying to get you? Why does this keep coming up? Like, is there somebody trying to like really like keep you like trap you? Because this is ooh. Family says fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. Depth coming out on its side though. I'm not so sure about awareness, importance, value. Yeah, just I feel like this is calling to be aware because with these multiple choices that you have, picking the wrong one, and especially if this is something that you don't want, be careful. Okay. I think this your awareness is needed here. Lusting showing up. Forbidden non-committal sexual energy. Listen, we all grown here, okay? Just like I said, make good choices because yo, for real. Just saying here. Okay, well, I'm not saying the cards are saying, but yeah. Focus more so if that's not what you're looking for. But listen, if you're looking to have a good time, it feels like it's available to you. Just please like protect yourself. We have peace showing up here, which says balance, harmony, friendship. Like, I don't think that, really anybody could put it over on you anyway, because we do have a high priestess energy. High priestess is very aware. High priestess is very intuitive. All right, all of them. But with you, high priestess of air, that's air energy is like swords in the tarot. So it's like, you have that intelligence anyway. You could probably spot the bullshit from a mile away, but that doesn't mean they won't try. Okay? That does not mean they will not try. And as I say that, Seven of Swords energy. Just like watch, be careful of somebody trying to, like, if you're gonna be out and about, watch, and if you drink, well, you don't even need to have it, but if you have like an open drink, just be careful, like leaving an open drink around. Because with that Seven of Swords and like, I don't like that. I don't like that. Seven of Swords and deceit showing up on the bottom. So it's just things to be aware of, like things to look out for as you are, going about your biz. I feel like because this is like kind of the vision energy, like very and focus. So I don't feel like you're really focused on anything but like what you got to do right now. The Knight of Pentacles is very like geared towards handling business, like learning. But this is like, a time that you could learn some new things. Just again, be on guard. Nine of Wands. Okay. Whoever you come across, stay open. 10 of Cups showing up here. Stay open. 2 of Cups. Ooh, 2 and 10 of Cups. Stay open, but just be vigilant like you normally are. Because I feel like somebody's going to be testing that boundary, and yeah, they're gonna come in so sweet, like, hey, what's up? You gotta be like, what you want with the gun in your No, stay more open than that, but just like mentally on guard. And if you do stay strapped, have oh man, yeah, it is becoming more and more like important for women to take up arms just to be on the safe side. So even if you're not like, pew pew friendly, self defense course is something. Just protect yourselves, ladies, please and thank you. You're so very welcome. Enjoy. Enjoy. It's actually Devon, and then you starting it. Welcome, Carolina. Devon, if you could just confirm you're still present, please and thank y'all. Yeah, I think I like the lives on this device better. What do you guys think? Like, is there a difference in video? Paging Devon. Paging Devon. Devon going once. I don't blame him. He's there. Listen, I really sometimes like it be hitting me mid lives like, yo, I want a snack. I want some- Snacks are important. Like the last snowstorm, I was so greedy. Like I went to the store, got my snacks before the storm even started. Half of them were gone. Yes, what are you snacking on? What is the snack of choice, y'all? What's up in your snack pantries? I'm a big sweet potato chip lover, and I love some guac. And just for Devon, we're tapping in. What's the Valentine's Day forecast? Energy. All right, so understanding came out first. This is a lot. Understanding, complicated. High Priestess of Air. This is kind of like, what is this similar energy? High Priestess of Air and confidence. We also have beauty and lust showing up on the underside of the cut there. So definitely have some focus, either some focus on a particular person or somebody who's focused on you. Take it how that applies. There's some lust in the air. Feeling it. Don't worry, that's like so many people right now. It's loud, folks. Like people don't realize like how loud that energy is. All right, but with the understanding energy here, it's like reaching new levels of understanding when it comes to love and relationships, like realizing the intricacies of it with this complicated. Because I don't feel like it's really like you're in a complicated like that situation, even if it is not like super clear right now. It's not like it really has an effect on you if it is complicated. I don't feel like it really like it's complicated like that. I feel like you may be in a season of like not having not in the solid bond category yet, but you're understanding a lot more when it comes to getting there. All right, high priest of air and like kind of just, letting it flow more, confident showing up, more confident in your approach and how you receive. So, ecstasy showing up on the bottom here, chasing thrills, good time, excitement is looking like a good sign this weekend. So, definitely, and high priest of air is usually with that. I'm feeling what is that Gemini energy? There's Gemini energy around this, like high priest of air. It's like either Gemini. What's the could be any of the airs, but Gemini's come out hard. Okay. Influences showing up here. Attachments, third parties, peers. Okay, so this is giving more than solo, but trapped. What is that? That is very two different energies. So it's like a couple of people are coming up here. All right, so influences trapped, which says stuck, tied down, captive, spying, which says social network information ways, and intimacy. That's going to come out for a number of folks. Bonding, sensual, confiding. All right, so this lends more towards the that less energy, more so of like getting closer with someone physically. It doesn't, I'm not calling out levels here, but it does lend to connecting more so in person. All right, but conflicted decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. That's why I said that more than one person here. Confession showing up, unveiling, coming clean messages. All right, so feels like communication coming through when I see this complicated. The communication that you receive is going to help you like over this next, I don't feel like it's just this weekend though, over the next couple of weeks you're going to get like more communication that's helpful as far as you understanding levels of your current either because I'm getting more situationships that like you can handle it without any issues. It's going to boost your confidence levels like these next couple of weeks. You're going to get a boost. Any clarification here? Using tarot to clarify. Yeah, and this landed on, what did I say about sword energy? This landed on top of the high priest of air, the six of swords. So yeah, being able to get to a higher mental level when it comes to just love, dealing with love and relationships, and maybe even connecting more so with yourself. Yeah, because the six of swords can indicate mental clarity on multiple levels. So not just with other people, but with yourself. So that's good. Another high priestess. Yep. You're tapping in. You're tapping into new levels here. So new levels, new devils. Be prepared. Be prepared for that. High blessings. Welcome, Ariel. So you would be after probably Starry or Blessings if they wanted to. So tonight we're tapping in Valentine's Day forecasts for pretty much everybody, singles, situationships, solid bonds, whatever have you, because, there's all levels involved here. Um, so yeah, the vibe for you, Devon, definitely getting closer to someone in a capacity. All right. Now, I'm not getting on a very deep level here, but again, it's with that essence of learning more about not only yourself, but other people. But just watch out for these influences, third parties, like peers, like people trying to be nosy about situations. All right, because somebody may be in a trap situation, somebody may be tied down, and not really being forthcoming about it. But that, in essence, is situationships. But at least it doesn't feel messy, so that's good. Yay! Yay to not being messy. Oh, run! Oh, that's right. Yes. Did want to. After Starry, I'm sorry, is when. No, it's not questions tonight. I'm doing Valentine's Day forecast, so it's either that or nada. Tuesday is viewer's choice. All right, so Run, you would be right after Starry, and Ariel, you would be right after that. All right, so get comfy, peeps. Yes, let's all take a breath, take a woosah, as I say that, chaos. The way these cards just be echoing. Like, yeah, let's take a breath, get comfy, grab a snack. I still don't like, what's the snack vibes? And if you're getting a reading, like, I should see everybody pressing that like button, because how y'all getting readings and not liking the video? This is an energy exchange, so you gotta be with it. Thank you, sorry. Devon, I did your whole reading already. You're gonna have to watch that on the replay. It'll be up later. And if you didn't like it already, press that thumbs up. Let's get those hearts going up. Like, I'll be lagging on the energy exchange. What's up with that? Because I'll tell you now, these like leads be free at some point in time as this grows. It's gonna be harder and harder. He was still right before I ended this. Yeah, I just did your reading. There's no general. It's only Valentine's Day forecast. So if you'd like one, you can be added. All right. So we're tapping in for Starry. Please and thank you. What is the Valentine's Day forecast? What is the general? I want to say general. You got me say general. What is the what is the Valentine's Day forecast for Starry? Yo, these things are like neat little pile on top of each other. This is exactly how they fell, like on top of each other. Like everything's so neatly in a pile. I feel like you have your list and you're checking it twice. It's not Christmas. You're not trying to find, well, maybe you're trying to find out who's naughty or nice, but it's like, do you like checklists? Like, or do you like, it feels very organized. All right. So we're starting off with wishing, conclusion, the moon, and forbidden. Ooh. It's always like a dun 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 feeling when I see that card. But don't take that as that just yet. With loyalty and traps on the bottom and at the cut here. 33, 34. Well, actually, 3334. Oh, synchronicity for the night. All right, so who you wishing to come back? Because this feels like something that's been over, or it feels like something that was done, or that has already concluded in a sorts energetically that you're like kind of like, should they make a comeback? Should they not? Welcome, welcome. Whatever this is, it's like it's already forbidden. Like I don't think that whoever you may be thinking about wishing for, you're being it's like you're actually being protected from it right now with forbidden. Like that's like protection. Like it's not supposed to happen. It's not supposed to be. It's like look at this. All these landed over here. We have confusion, distracted, and stress with the soulmates coming out over here. All right. So if you feel like you missed out on a soulmate, you have not. All right. Confusion says unclear, uncertain, unsure, distracted says sidetrack, change, delays, stress, turbulence, tension, arguments. All right. This feels more tension than anything. Um, maybe some emotional turbulence, but not like anything. This was on the bottom, beginnings. All right. That says try again, new direction, start over. Goes with conclusion. All right. So whoever it is that's still in your energy that you may be missing, thinking of, craving, feeling that soul mate tie with, but conflicted. That's this feels very similar to the moon energy because that feels not so much like clarity, more like conflicted, like that obscure, mysterious kind of energy, like what's happened, overthinking about a situation, or like really thinking heavily about like what could have happened, kind of thing. Like, where did my tarot go? The lover is showing up, Knight of Cups. Yeah, this feels like all right, Seven of Cups. Well, Hierophant to the Seven of Cups. This feels like somebody that you either dream about or daydream about often, or somebody that kind of had. This is like fantasy energy. Seven of Cups. So it's like that. Kind of like inner distraction, that daydream. Whoever your daydream is about, like you focusing on this energy is kind of like blocking you from other energies. Like you're with loyalty showing up here on the underside and trapped. It's kind of like you've given yourself away energetically already, but it's not happening in the 3D. Whatever it is that you're wishing for, whoever it is that you're wishing for, it's it's already been said. It's like it's forbidden. Like you're your energies are not supposed to move forward, not in this reality. So if you're thinking that whoever the person is that's on your mind, no, you're still to experience this. This is yet to be experienced because this was completely separate from these energies. So no. Well, this past energy, because whoever it is that you're wishing for, or even, okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be a past energy. It could be somebody that, you have not like really had much interaction with, that you have your sights on, that you feel connected to. You know what I mean? That's not it. All right. So whoever it is that came into your mind, like when I said that, that's not your person. So your daydream is kind of like your distraction, but you want to make sure that you're not giving too much to that energetically, because you're, thinking or energetically investing in somebody is kind of, you don't know, like people don't realize how much energy, how important energy is. Even if you're not doing anything in this reality, like your energy is speaking like loud. Yeah. Well, no, there's no hopefully. You got to cord cut. You got to cord like cleanse yourself of this distraction. Like whenever you start to think of this energy, you got to immediately like snap yourself out of it, because it's kind of like confusing the matters, like as far as like a realistic scenario here, because this is bordering on, like with the moon energy, it's bordering on like some real like fantasy stuff. So yeah, redirect your thoughts, redirect this wishing energy towards like not a particular person, um an energy that you want, or you know the type that you want, that's not so energy focused on a particular individual. Like sounds. So yeah, you got to be intentional about making it go away. It's not gonna go away on its own unless you're intentional about it. Welcome to everybody that just came in. Hi, Blue Star. And thank y'all for letting other people know in the comments. Like, yeah, anytime you're confused about the theme for a Thursday read, because Tuesdays and Sundays are the same, like just check the title, and I'm gonna figure out whatever way to pen it. Hi from Australia. Okay. Well, I'm not doing questions tonight, so there's that. Um, Sorry, why do you retract your messages? What's that about? There's a few ways, Ariel. There's a few ways. I mean, really and truly, you don't need anything but yourself, but to help like with visualization and to, give like some movement to your energy, like to use tools you can, like candles. You can use oils. Salt bath is very, very efficient. Salt in general, like if you want to cleanse, like salt is like the OG cleanser of pretty much everything. Um, what? No, don't do chlorine. Don't do chlorine. Do not do that. Palo Santo, absolutely. Sage. I use Palo Santo before every reading. Um, but really, it's about if you're trying to disconnect from a particular energy, who it is you're trying to disconnect from, you visualize that, like kind of like in your mind's eye, you can visualize either the cord, like the energetic cord being cut between you, or if you're standing on a bridge, I like to visualize the bridge burning down with them on the other side. But yeah, that's just a couple of ways. That's to clean your general energy, right? But if you are trying to cleanse yourself uh, for a particular situation or person, then you might want to get a little deeper. Like while you're in that bath, you can do your visualization, have some candles lit, have some Palo Santo or sage burning, just kind of like, I would say if you're new to visualization, then add more elements the first time around. Epsom salt is really good too. You can use either sea salt, pink salt, or Epsom salt for your baths. But yeah, just make sure that it's good grade. Epsom salt you can usually buy and it's like ready to use in the bath. But like if you're using sea salt and pink salt, just make sure it's like purified. Yeah, sea salt is really good. All right, Ren, where are you at? Said public swimming baths, the chlorine removes all. It removes multiple things, but I would not suggest that as a method. That because if you're in a public, you could not. It's like you cleanse yourself just to take on more. Like there's too many elements in that. It's like public, you're possibly taking on energy. I would not recommend public swimming pools. The ocean, absolutely. If you live near any kind of like saltwater sources or large bodies of water that you can go swimming into. Other than that, yeah, there's definitely more. You want less, you don't want more. All right, so we're tapping in for Ren. Y'all go ahead and continue your convo. But yeah, if you have any methods, cleansing methods, people drop them in the comments, share. This is a community. Definitely don't be, shy about sharing with each other like your methods when it comes to spiritual practices. The more the merrier. And sharing is caring. When it comes to that, sharing is not always caring. All right. Especially when it comes to public swimming pools, bodily fluids. Oh, I do not want to take like one of those forensic lights to a public swimming pool. Mm-mm. All right, Ryan, let's take a look, see what's up. Valentine's Day forecast for Ryan, please. And thank you. That's the energy. A lot of High Priestess energy, and the two areas of them all. We have High Priestess of Air and Spirit. All right, very free flowing. This is like free spirited to the umpteenth power. Okay. The fledgling, which is number one in this deck, and cycles. Okay, This is like all those phrases, go with the flow, let it flow, like, that is okay. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, this is for Ren. I'm reading for Ren right now. Playful vibes coming out here, yeah. Playful on the bottom. All right, so definitely feeling very like standing in your. This is very powerful as far as like standing in your own energy. I'm getting more single vibes from you, like really. And if you're not, it's like you really don't need anybody. Like you're. It feels very content in like your own space and energy. I feel like you're actually growing into yourself more and more. Like you feel like you've reached another level of self love and commitment. All right, so you're just deepening that cycle right now. You're just deepening that cycle. You're deepening that bond that you have with yourself. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Just this chasing. Ooh. Ecstasy. Ugh. Ecstasy showing up here. Chasing thrills, excitement, good time, beauty, which says charming, graceful, kind hearted. Another chasing here, pursuit, toxicity, resilience. I don't get toxicity here. I'm getting more the pursuit. This feels like the pursuit of happiness and good times. Like I think you came from a place. This doesn't feel like this vibes with your did I say ew? I don't know what I said. It just wasn't what I meant to say. That's all I know. Emotional storm says turmoils and turmoils. Why can't I talk? Turmoil's unstable, affected, and shallow energy. Hollow, empty boredom. All right, so be because this is feeling more so like also not I don't get like a red alarm warning. This is more like a general warning as far as like the energy. Just be careful when it comes to um chasing thrills and what feels exciting, which could be like just feeling bored. Just don't doing things out of boredom or making connections out of boredom is like really something you want to stay away from. We have this on the bottom, intuition and foundation. All right, because I think your intuition is now leading you to, because you've connected with yourself on a deeper level, it's like you want to connect now with others on a deeper level. So chasing anything shallow or what's going to cause any kind of like needing to heal from it or any kind of emotional like confusion or imbalance, any kind of like anything like that, it's kind of like falling away from you. It feels like it's falling away in pursuit of something higher, something with more security, something with more of a foundation, something that speaks to your soul, because we have high priestess of spirit here. All right. And the high priest of air is very intelligent. So it's like you're smarter now. You know more now. So when you know more, when you know better, you do better. And yes, that's good. Let's see if there's any kind of tarot clarifiers. Yes, yes. The chariot. I mean, it's pretty much like just forward, yeah, forward ahead. Remember that making better decisions for yourself, because we go from the one on the fledgling to the two here. So making decisions better and just keeping yourself more in mind, because this feels more so like a it's more important now if you like them versus if they like you. Yeah. because I don't even get anything in this. I feel like you connect with people because you know the importance of connection with High Priestess of Spirit, but that you're in a very standalone energy that may be your partner's energy as far as like creating what feels like, because people realize this energy, like they know that if you're, one of those strong standalone type people, so it could create a sense of insecurity. So just be aware, like when you're that type of person, um, and you're in a partnership, that you're, not, that independence is great as long as you have somebody that can match that and be secure in that. All right. But I I feel like the foundation here, it could use some strengthening. Free spirited appear right underneath that. Yeah, just kind of like, if that's what you want, because you could, this could be a good time to you. Listen, adult, you do what you want. Just if you want your partner to feel more secure, then you got to do that part, because it's like you view things in cycles. Like you see things, for what they are. You view the lessons and things. You see, a deeper level, basically. So just make sure that your partner understands this. You feel hurt by them. Oh, is that what that emotional storm is? Okay, that makes more sense. Because it came like, see how these are like so different? I noticed that when it comes to, it's like one side or the other, like very blah colors versus very vibrant. So if your partner feels like in the blah energy, it's because they're feeling like insecure in that. I wish people would talk about it. Like, instead of sitting in it, or, you know, holding it as like a, possible argument later, just talk about it. Yeah. You know what though? Like, give them some slack, because it's not easy when you're dealing with somebody such as yourself, High Priestess of Air and Spirit. It's like, yo, you could drop them tomorrow and be fine. It's like they know that. So you have to, you have to move accordingly. You have to move accordingly and really be ready for, well, I feel like you're ready for changes at a job, like a moment's notice. Like, okay, bye. This was so fun. Aquarius, so much sense has been made by that initial energy, air and spirit. Yes. Thank you for confirming that. So, yeah. Just make sure to, show your partner a good time this weekend. You're very welcome. Oh, let's see. Okay. I'm just catching up. Lucer said, only energy that serves my higher self will come towards me. Amen to that. Amen. For real. Hit that thumbs up if you are only aligning yourself with the highest forms of connection. Because this is like, I'm getting a lot of high priestess energies, all right, which means I'm talking to an awakened collective. I'm talking to those that have tapped in deeper than, the surface level. So, that surface level love and connection is not gonna do it. It's not gonna cut it anymore. So, Let's just say that forbidden. It is forbidden. All right. No more lower level love shit. Okay. Sorry. Not for my collective. Not for me and my collective. No, no, no. All right, Ariel. What's happening? Yes. I mean, I'm not gonna say I hate it. I think that everybody has their levels, and for those that are still, or have yet to evolve, I should say, because some people are not meant to evolve. Some people are here, and they're just going to, have to learn the next time around. But to those that get it. If you know, you know, and if you don't, well, maybe next lifetime. No, you know what? It's facts. Have y'all heard of like the term NPC? Like some people are just like walking around like robots. Like they're the AI, and it's not going to be anything more for them than that. And if you come across those, you just know that's not your people, and that's okay. I'm sorry. I'm not adding any more names because I'm running out of time. So this will probably be my last one. But I will be back on Sunday for Spirit Guide messages. If you haven't yet, tap in and subscribe. Come back and see me. Join the tribe. This nice collective that we building here. Some cool folks. Detroit has become human androids. I actually like Detroit. Yo, I was there for work a couple of years back and I really dug the vibe of the city. I don't know. Like I definitely saw some personalities that look like NPCs, but the vibe of the city was cool. I took some drone footage. All right, let's hop in for Ariel, please and thank you. Thank you so much. I'll be on around like 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, for Ariel, please. And thank you. What's the Valentine's Day forecast? What's happening? Ooh, okay, we got 444 and 11. So we have Trapped, which is 34, and then Playful, which is 44. Complicated, number 11. Why is everybody getting complicated? What's that song? Why you gotta go and make things so complicated? I used to be a big alt girl in my high school years. Meditation showing up. All right. So belonging and denial showing up here. It feels like, taking some quiet time to yourself possibly this weekend, but it doesn't feel like in really because it's not that like you don't have options or you don't have anywhere to go because this feels like, you're going to be in a good like pretty good energy overall for the weekend with Playful, or either that or you're going to be enjoying if you have a cat or a pet at home bonding with your animal, but don't don't feel like at any point in time if you feel like going out like you're not restricted, like you are definitely not restricted. You've been seeing 444 so much. Well, further confirmation. So, with this complicated energy, if you feel like there's any energies around you that are complicated or have been giving you the back and forth or not really like steady, consistent energy, it's time to deny. It is time to deny and funnel that energy back into yourself, right? They're reaching for forbidden fruit. Nope. They cannot have it. this feels like more quiet, reflective time for you. And as I say that, only you. All right. This feels in the sense of like only like you're putting a lot of energy and time into yourself, or at least that is what you should be doing. All right, one day. One day says some day, somewhere, another time. This is more so a time for you to reflect, to really grow in you, grow into yourself, and enjoy like your own time in your own energy. Pain showing up, but kind of in the reverse. So it's like, this doesn't feel like you may have felt at some point in time like having weekends to yourself or days to yourself felt kind of like weird or you didn't enjoy them as much. But this feels like now you don't mind like being, in your own energy. You've taken a turn from, seeing it as something that is like on that lonely side. Now it's like, oh yay, I get to be home like with my snacks and chill. All right, yeah, this is where you came from, emotional storm, because it's like is going like towards past energy, turmoils, unstable, affected. It's like this type of energy before you got closer to yourself. It's like you would let it get to you, but now it's like, you know what? It's getting easier. It's getting easier. I feel like this is a lot of what's clearing up. Soulmate's coming up though, so you're definitely. It feels like you're prepping yourself for soulmate energy to come in. Confusion. This. I feel like this should have came out in reverse because I feel like this is clearing up with family showing up here. This feels more so like being able to spend time with family or people that feel like family. So it's like if it's not just you, you do have at least like a couple of like one or a couple of other close energies that you can connect with that make you feel like you have like you're not lacking, like you're not alone. Well, stay open, all right? Because when this shows up, there's always a possibility for it, or the energy is like already around you. But with that, like going towards like past energies, you may have somebody that you previously connected with that didn't really go anywhere that you may have a second opportunity with because there's like it feels like it's already around you or you've already like encountered someone that was a possible soulmate, but it's just how things just don't work out. It's either the right person wrong time or somebody let fear overcome it. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel is turning in your favor when it comes to your love life. So yeah, stay open if you want it. That's if you want it. And only if you want it. But yeah. For now, Seven of Cups, take care of you. Get that, you see that bath? Get that Epsom salt bath going, girl. That's your sign. Get that bath going. If you have some like herbs or something like lavender or I just heard like bath bomb, as natural as possible because some of those things be crazy. Crazy chemicals possible, but this doesn't feel like somebody that you connected with like on that level yet. Like you may not even have gone out with them, but just maybe met them that you maybe you know, hey, hey, cross paths with again. So yeah, just stay open if that's something that you want. But for the time being, you're good. You are good within yourself, and that is very important because self-love is the first and most important form of love. So hopefully y'all take the time to, not only if you have a partner to appreciate them and show them love, but absolutely and most definitely show yourself love. All right. Yes. Much love to y'all. Thank you so much. Yo, thank y'all for participating. Thank you for your trust and your energy and your time. And yeah, if you haven't yet, tap in. Don't forget to tap that like button before you bounce up out of here. And yeah, I'll be back on Sunday for Spirit Guide messages. So let's see what the Spirit Guides got to say. Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. All right. So until then, I'm sending y'all some love and the lights. And keep the energy up. Take care of yourselves. And